You know, I've been patiently awaiting this cover story arc review to come out here, and you finished it damn near over a week ago, so you're really dropping the ball here, and I'd appreciate it if this could stop. Hachi's Walk on the Seafloor cover story arc. Well, hello, my brothers and sisters of the Nerd Nation. I, as always, am Jim, here to bring you another one of our cleverly woven stories, cover arc stories that Oda so graciously puts together, in addition to the masterpiece that we all have come to know and to love, that is One Piece. These cover stories, I've already seen a couple of them start to come into play and weave themselves back into the main tale. And I really, as I've said in my previous 2 or 3 reviews that I've done, I find them to be genius the way that they are put together. Now, I gotta admit that when I'm reading chapter to chapter, although I glance at and kind of look at and read the one sentence on each page, I don't really fully comprehend and soak in the entirety of the story until I come together like this and I put all the covers one after another, and I'm going through this editing process and I have to look at each one in order, and then I kind of start to weave and put it together. So instead of, I put the background music in there, you know, just kind of relaxing One Piece deal, so you're not just listening to me and my gravelly voice, but also because really I don't think that this is meant to, the way I'm putting it together, for me to sit and for 5 or 10 seconds just go and tell you about each cover, as they are very self-explanatory, and they're really meant to be looked at like this, 1 to 40 next to each other, whether you have them laid out on the computer screen in front of you, or whether you're able to have, you know, pictures of them put together in like a book. I believe that's how Oda meant for it to be. In this particular one, basically, you know, the brief summary of it is that Hachi winds up escaping the marine ship that he was being held on, and returns back to the sea floor. And on his adventures on the sea floor, he winds up actually helping rescues this panda shark, and it really just kind of sets off a series of events that, you know, transpires over those next, you know, at that point 30-something odd covers. You know, where he trades with different sea creatures and animals, helps different ones out, and winds up getting, you know, different items in return for that. And really, ultimately, he winds up meeting this, I believe it's Keimi or Keimi, this mermaid, and, you know, that he kind of, you know, kind of hooks up with or falls for, whatever you want to say. And eventually, towards the end of it, winds up getting to have his takoyaki stand, I believe that's how you pronounce it, which is like his life's dream. So, it's really kind of cool, and again, it is clever how it's woven together. I don't know how this is going to come back into play down the road, or if it even has appeared yet where all of you are currently caught up in the manga. I just know that, you know, for what they're worth, they are very, very cool. So, I will just kind of leave you to look at the rest of them here, and again, I gave my brief description. These covers were actually all put together for me and found, and many of them had to be put together in Photoshop from the lovely Vanessa Matte. She has helped me out on a number of different projects, and this particular one, you know, I had asked her if she could give me a hand with this. I was running short on time and felt like I wanted to get this out there because I had, you know, passed up and finished this a week or 2 ago, and she was gracious enough to you know, dig up the covers that she could online. The ones that she could not find, she wound up finding and putting together in Photoshop for us. So that's what you see. Through really about the last 34 or 35 of them here is actually her work, you know, which is nice and able to certainly preserve, you know, the beauty of this this whole arc that Oda, you know, cleverly wove together. So, hope you enjoy it, brothers and sisters. If you do, remember to comment down below, leave a thumbs up, hit the like button if you should think that I deserve it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will leave you now to Hachi's Walk on the Sea Floor. Enjoy it, brothers and sisters, and we'll look forward to catching you in the next one, Nation. You probably thought you got rid of me, didn't you? Well, tough shit, you didn't. Anyway, I wanted to come back, though, real quick here because I do kind of have a chapter question, I guess you would call it. And if you could comment down below with your answers, I just want to know what your thoughts are on the cover stories themselves, which we've kind of covered before in a previous installment that I did. But really, what were your favorite parts of this particular cover story, Hachi's Walk on the Seafloor? Please remember, brothers and sisters, to leave your comments, your answer to that question in the box down below. And we'll definitely, this will be the last time that you hear from me, I think, in this video. Everyone have a safe and happy New Year's, and we'll see you in 2014, brothers and sisters.